The city of Atlanta is the scene for the Suns. The veteran floor general, Chris Paul. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K. DA, take it away.
Thank you so much.
Well, he plays like he's having fun. David, thanks. Tonight, lots of young players, a lot of energy brand on the floor. What kind of game do you expect to see?
Well, there could be some incredible highlights in this one, and then there could be coaches using every single possible timeout to teach their players how to play the right way. So this could be fun.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the center position. And for the Hawks, and in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. And it's Capella in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Collins, good.
Pretty good body control from the big man as Collins stays focused on the rim.
Paul against Young. Paul looking around. Here's Crowder, and Capella sends it back. Paul against Young. The three. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Defense is going to have to work overtime to get out to Trae Young in that kind of distance.
Looking back at the 2017-18 season, Clint Capella, Brent, shot an eye-popping 65% from the field. That led the NBA.
Well, a third of his baskets were dunks during that season, so I would expect the percentage to actually, Kevin, be pretty high. And a lot of those were at the hands of James Harden at the time playing in Houston, who won the MVP that year. But he has the ability to roll and to finish. He has shown soft hands, and he plays defensively. So he's a great big you can put out to complement both sides of the floor.
The Suns have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. From deep three-point range. The pass to Booker. 6 to shoot. Ayton, the pass to Booker. Tries again. Trying to get open as Crowder. And Ayton, the bucket on the assist by Booker. Booker's got 3 assists now in this one. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And here's Young. Collins looking around. Bogdanovich against Booker. Here's Capella. That one, no good. Some solid defense from Ayton. Back to Crowder. And Booker kicks to Bridges. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Just so efficient right now on offense. Bridges picking up his spots and recognizing when to strike.
2 minutes remaining in the fourth. 2 minutes.
Young outside. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Now that's a great move to get to the hoop. Awesome finger roll finish.
And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Paul kicks to Booker.
Collins just understanding that his length can bother shooters, so he's using that.
For 3, Hunter. Phoenix grabs the miss. Here's Bridges. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Or just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Young dishes to Hunter. Bridges with the board. Phoenix leading by 3. Pass to Booker. He kicks it to Ayton. Down low. That shot off the mark. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Collins against Ayton. The kick out to Young. Back to Capella. A nice shot by Young. Young's got 7 points in the game.
Every player his size has a lot of creativity to the game, especially scoring. And Trey is a flat-out scorer.
Paul passes to Booker. And is out of bounds. Last touch by Booker.
Atlanta ball.
"16 seconds left in the first quarter.
I got him.
Here's Young. He has 7. Pass to Capella. Back to Young. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Suns ahead, leading by just 1. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we... And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. And it's Hunter in at the small forward. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Fast break, here come the Suns. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That's on Clint Capella.
And Booker is tremendous at driving to the inside, throws himself at the D to get the call.
No secret here, Brent. Devin Booker known for his offense, but his defense has come a long way as well.
Yeah, it's so funny when scorers come into the league and they score, and people are still critical of them. That's what happened to Devin Booker. And then he realized as the games became bigger and more important, how much the defensive end is going to help his team do the things he wants to do. And so he's taken that tune. He's decided to play defense. He's been much better over the course of the last 2 seasons.
Paul dishes to Bridges. All up top, defended by Young. Paul kicks to Booker. Over Bogdanovich. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Well, you bump me, and I'm going to bump you back, as Ayton not afraid to get physical with the defender.
Young passes to Collins. Back to Young. Booker pulls it in. And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. It's a 3-point game. Back to Bridges. Ayton, the pass to Crowder. Over Young. Shot by Crowder, no good. Atlanta with the ball. Bogdanovich with it, now guarded by Booker. Here's Capella, shoots over Bridges. Capella with the bucket. Capella's got his first points of the game.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And Trey Young gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Booker finds Paul. From deep. And your experience, Brent, in the front office, has it changed how you view the game in any way?
I think, Kevin, it's a great question, and I'll actually take it beyond the game and talk about the NBA as a product. I think there's so much more respect that I have, the levels to which organizations go to and through in order to put on an NBA season, from what they do in promotions and ticket sales to the lengths they go to provide the players the best opportunity to maximize their potential. So from top to bottom, sort of being behind the curtain in that way, it's allowed me to see some things on some levels that I appreciate so much more, and I'm so thankful for that opportunity.
Stolen by Collins. It's tipped. Capella with it. Bridges covering. Bogdanovich passes to Capella. And here we go.
2 minutes.
Here's Crowder. And it's John Collins with the rebound. Collins has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Back to Young. There's the triple. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Quick to set his feet and quick with that release as Trey knocks one down.
Paul outside. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Back to Booker. 5 on the clock. Right side Crowder. Over Collins. And the Suns miss again.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Paul outside. Beyond the arc. And Bogdanovich picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Payne dishes to Kaminsky. Gallinari is surveying the D. Passes it to Williams. Here's Herter. He's covered by Shamet. And the wide open shot from Reddish. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Now the pass to Shamet. McGee inside. Jang defending. Nice move. And the layup good by McGee. And the Suns lead by 2.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Outside Williams. Out to Gallinari. Over Johnson. Back to Gallinari. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Suns lead by 2. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching. For the Suns, the first quarter was pretty even. They ended the period holding on to a slim 1-point lead.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
And you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. Cameron Payne is out there with Landry Shamet. Then it's Kaminsky, and there's JaVale McGee. And it's Johnson in at the 3 spot.
One thing you love about stars like Danilo Gallinari is how they remind you that basketball is truly an international game.
And especially, GA, for Gallinari to want to come over and play against the best in the world. It wasn't about achieving MVPs and accolades in the Italian league. He wanted to stack up his skill set versus the best small forwards and power forwards in the NBA, and Gallo has had a remarkable career as a professional here in the States.
Here's Shamet. Here's McGee, and it's McGee with the jam.
That's going to be a big morale booster.
And you know what? It could come down to those second chance buckets when it's all said and done today.
Well, especially in a close game, every possession matters.
They get a hand on it. And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance. 3-pointer. Rebound, Atlanta. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Reddish kicks to Williams. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. The Suns leading. Kaminsky inside. Gallinari on him. Gallinari with the steal. Now, here's Reddish. He's guarded by Johnson. Out to Gallinari. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and there's another turnover by Atlanta.
Yeah, and I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way and just really reacted too late.
Here's Payne. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And there's the call on Lou Williams. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Shamet. Kicks it to Payne. Just 5 on the clock. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. McGee's got the lead up to 4 now for Phoenix.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
And those second chance points can add up. Here's Herter. He gets that one.
Known for being a scorer, Herter is good at staying active and then looking to capitalize inside.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Pass to Payne. Back to Shamet. And stolen by Williams. And he's going up for the alley-oop.
So impressive with the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Well, they didn't really have a choice at the position that they were. They had to fight hard. They've gotten that. They've outworked the other team. Just fighting tonight.
McGee finds Shamet. Offensive rebound. Kaminsky. Good. Kaminsky's got his first 2 points.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Williams passes to Chang. Back to Williams. He feeds it to Jang. 6 on the shot clock. McGee with the block. And he gets it back. The second chance effort. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Yikes, that one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the Mobile One block.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. And taken away by Paul. Oh, here we go now. Crowder's got it, the fast break chance. Bridges passes to Ayton. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. And Booker puts up a deep 3. Phoenix no good that time either. Bridges against Capella. Outside Collins. Back to Capella. And he uses the glass on the layup. Capella's got his second basket.
Big man John Collins seeing the court that time.
Paul with the ball. Got a piece of it. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Crowder kicks to Ayton. To the middle. Kicks it out to Booker. With 4 seconds on the clock, he takes it up and lays it in. And the Suns lead by 2.
Chris Paul came into the league playing unselfish, continues to do so. What a dime.
Young fires away from outside. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Suns ahead, up 2. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the 4th quarter next. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. A moment now to reset the lineups brought to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the fourth quarter. On the court for Atlanta, Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Hunter in at the 3 spot. Paul dishes to Booker. Bridges outside. Back to Booker. Whistle blows. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I was able to hear Nate McMillan talk to his team during the break. His concern was both their inconsistency and their amount of three-point shots. He said, let's move the ball for good shots. If you have an open three, take it. Otherwise, let's attack the rim and put some pressure on these guys. Kevin?
It's a pretty soft touch for Bogdanovich, trying to do some damage on the inside now.
Bridges outside. Ball against Young. Ball passes to Crowder. Yep, that one goes.
Getting bumped after the shot, no problem for Jay Crowder.
The Hawks trail by 3. Now Young. Pass to Capella. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. And Bogdanovich kicks to Young. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Capella. Good on the bucket.
Trae Young continuing to read and scan the floor, and that time finds an open teammate.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Booker. Ayton with it. Paul right side. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Hawks have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Young taking his time here. Inside to take the lead. In the corner, it's Hunter. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And there's the pass to Paul. Ayton dishes to Booker. Now Crowder from deep three-point range.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
And here is Bridges. Great open look there. And the Suns lead by 3.
And Bridges elevating his game. Woo!
Ball against Young. And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. And the dunk by Capella.
And how about Capella? Not the guy you expect, but cool under pressure that time.
Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Booker draws the double. And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
2 seconds.
1:31 left here in the fourth quarter.
And Crowder out there for the big-time bucket.
And so Young will bring it up for the Hawks. They trail by 3. To the paint, here's Collins. That's in, coming off the assist. Young. Young's got 3 assists in the game. Suns have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Paul passes to Booker. Outside Crowder. Latrey. Offensive rebound. Picks it out to Paul. Bridges for 3. That shot missing. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. Young with the ball. Now guarded by Ayton. Pass to Hunter. Back to Young. Clock at 6. It's tipped. Trying to find Capella. Gets it to him. Buries the triple.
Whoa, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Bogdanovich against Booker. Yes!
And Booker, not just an onlooker. How about that one?
Atlanta with the ball. Here's Young. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Collins finds Young. Capella with it. Crowder with the steal.
And that's one of those tough areas to feed the basketball at times.
And the Suns call time here. And now, let's present our New Balance player of the game, Devin Booker.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
Count it!
And Jay Crowder moving it to the open man.
Atlanta timeout. T-shirt time!
And here's Collins from outside. And so it's Phoenix who scrape by with the win. They break the hearts of every fan in the building.
our starters for the Heat. On the wing, Robinson and Butler. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at point guard. And for the Hawks, in the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Hunter in at the 3, the small forward, to the middle. Boy, great matchup at the 5 tonight, Smitty. How do you think the center position has evolved over the last decade?
I think shooting by the bigs being able to shoot the 3, and also them creating more space leads to better offense and more flow.
They grab their own miss.
He is active on the offensive glass. Clint Capella will punish you for not putting a body on him.
Robinson passes to Adebayo. Lowry outside. Outside Tucker. Shot clock at 6. Tries again. The rebound by Bogdanovich. And here are the Hawks now. Pass to Young. Collins outside. And here's Capella. The kick to Hunter. Gets the 3 to fall.
Great awareness by Capella to recognize the breakdown defensively.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Yep, that one goes.
They finally hit one after missing 3 straight.
For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 3 to get this one going. Outside Young. Inside. Kicks it out to Collins. The putback. It's good on the putback.
That's Clint, always circling around the rim, and he's quick off the floor.
Outside Robinson. Lowry right side. The fader. Capella with a rebound.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
Oh, and it's Collins. That time on the assist by Hunter.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
You know, Grant, it seems like Collins is one of those guys you can depend on for a 2010 stat line just about every night.
Yeah, he's a double-double machine. He's as consistent as they come offensively, and with his hustle, his rebound numbers are never lagging.
The veteran point guard, Kyle Lowry, is terrific at setting the table for uncovered teammates.
Lowry against Young. Pass to Hunter. Here's Capella. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. It's rebounded by Jimmy Butler. Miami trailing.
2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left to play in the first quarter. Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. That one off the back iron and out.
Won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
Outside Young. Pass to Collins. 4-3. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Collins has got 5 now.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Lowry with it, and it's Hunter picking him up for 3. Robinson. Adebayo. Doesn't go that time. And it's Atlanta's ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Young way outside. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
Now here's Capella. Pass to Hunter. Wide open look. And the Hawks tack on 2 more.
Defensively, their effort hasn't been great early on.
And here's Lowry. Robinson on the wing. And the 3-pointer goes.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And so it's Atlanta with it. 7-point differential. And we've got 28 seconds left in the first. Young, the pass to Collins. Here's Capella. Kicks it out to Collins. Lets it go from deep. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for three. That's on Jimmy Butler.
It's amazing that in the 2017 draft, Collins went just 21st overall. That's a steal, folks.
Now Lowry. Pass to Robinson. This one for three. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist. Lowry's got 3 assists now in this one. It'll count. The shot no good. And so it's Atlanta with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Their defense. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And for the Hawks guys, what jumps out to you statistically?
Well, I think it's pretty obvious they were well prepared defensively coming in.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
On the court for Miami here in the second. At the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. Manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at center, filling out the middle.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Collins outside. Pass to Capella. And stolen by Adebayo. Stolen by Collins. Here's Capella. Kicks it out to Collins. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Ooh, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Lowry against Young. Lowry, the pass to Robinson. Now Butler. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. Now here's Young. Pass to Capella. Outside Bogdanovich. From outside, off the mark.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Robinson with it. Picked up by Collins. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Young. Lowry against Young. It's Lowry with a drive. And here's Butler outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Adebayo. Rebound Atlanta. Capella's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And you know, Grant, Bam Adebayo expanding his offensive game. He's got a legitimate shot. He's a legitimate threat from mid-range now.
I mean, Adebayo, he takes a lot of shots from mid-range. He does a good amount of damage with his shot. You figure it's just a matter of time before those become three-point attempts.
Here's Young. It's wide right, hits off the rim. And for Miami, they're shooting only 29% in this one. Not great. Lowry finds Butler. To the paint. Here's Tucker. Atlanta with a rebound.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
Here's Young. And he's now 1 for 4 after that one.
On the offensive end, Trae Young makes a huge impact. He can carry a team.
Robinson in the post. Defended by Bogdanovich. Pass to Adebayo. Back to Robinson. Lowry outside. The 3 is up. Hunter with the rebound.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Bogdanovich from long range. Drops in the 3. Bogdanovich has got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Here's Tucker. And that comes off the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got 4 assists in the game.
Nice look there from Kyle Lowry, the Villanova Wildcat.
Young, the pass to Capella. Collins outside. Pass to Young. And here's Capella. Back to Young. The 3. And it's Miami with a rebound. Adebayo's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Lowry. A minute 9 left in the first half. Back to Adebayo. Shoots over Capella. Nifty move. And the layup is good.
For his career, Bam shooting a high percentage from the field because he typically takes good shots.
Outside Young to the middle. And Collins with the slam.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Lowry with it, and it's Hunter picking him up. Robinson passes to Butler. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got rebound number 8 now. Pass to Bogdanovich. The kick to Hunter. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Bogdanovich with it. Back to Hunter. Bogdanovich on the wing. Hunter up top. Bogdanovich with it. He gets it up. And so it's Atlanta closing out. Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the big.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to. After 2 quarters, it's Atlanta out in front. They lead by 11. And Shaq. And that's.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Boy, you got to like what John Collins has done in this game.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
They've got Gorgui Dieng, Lou Williams out there with Kevin Huerter. Then it's Danilo Gallinari, and it's Reddish in at the 3. So that's who Nate McMillan starts the second half with. Well, at the wing position, Grant, you were one of the league's best passers. Which wing players stand out to you in that category now?
You know, I mean, it may sound arrogant of me to say this, but LeBron, Luka Doncic, guys like that who really read the floor, they understand and can pick apart defenses at any position. Those 2 are ones that stick out the most.
Left side, Gallinari. Lets the 3 fly. Miami grabs the miss. Trying to claw their way back into this.
And the best way to do that, minimize your mistakes and take good shots.
Some room here for Williams. It's rebounded by Dedmon.
Woo, that's just a case of bad defense and even worse offense.
Strus's shot is off. The Hawks have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Gallinari, the pass to Williams. Atlanta again missing.
Shaky start to the half. Going 1 for 4. Still trying to find that groove.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
And that one misses. Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Outside Huerter. Back to Williams. Reddish on the wing.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Timeout called, the Hawks. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Down low. Back to Dedmon from 13. Hero outside.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
That's his first personal foul. 2 seconds.
Pass to Hero. from deep three-point range. He can't get that one to fall.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Cam Reddish gets low to the ground, has serious moves off the handle, and then the exclamation point.
Here's Strus. Shoots it from the corner. They get it back. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Pass to Herder. Back to Jang. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Well, it's going to take something special now to get them back in this game.
Unfortunately, it just doesn't seem likely.
The shot by Oladipo, no good. The Hawks have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Fires the 3. Here's Jang. It's Herder on the wing. Pass to Reddish. Clock at 6. Another shot. Can't hit that one. And Miami will go the other way with it. The finish! Ooh, it's slammed in by Oladipo.
So adept at beating the defense. Oladipo's quickness and high IQ are lethal in these open court situations.
Outside, Williams. To the inside, Jang. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Jang's got 4 points this quarter.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
There's the double with Herder. Here's Hero. Drops in the layup for 2.
A focused individual. Hero's not going to let a little contact affect his shot.
Outside, Williams. The 3-ball. Buries it from 3.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Williams against Oladipo. Down low. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Gallinari for 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
A consistent shooter. Gallinari can light the tree from deep.
Oladipo against Williams.
Hostile. Golden State. That's his second personal foul. Team third.
12 seconds left in the third. For 3, Lowry. Pass to Tucker. He got a piece of it. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks out in front by 19 going into the break. Call off. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. On the floor for Miami starting the fourth quarter. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. On the wing, Robinson and Butler. And it's Lowry in at the point guard position. Offensive rebound. Pass to Capella. Outside Young. And it's Miami with a rebound.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
Butler against Hunter. A nice shot by Butler.
Can't allow Jimmy to get his way, especially when he's got this type of positioning.
Outside Young. Pass to Bogdanovich. The kick to Hunter. To the wing on the left. 6 to shoot. Here's Young. Plenty of space. Atlanta again missing.
And despite a struggle scoring the ball, they've done enough to build this lead.
Open shot by Lowry. And he buries that one. Back rim and in.
This is what you get with Lowry. A confident shooter in these situations.
Young, the pass to Bogdanovich. Collins outside. Back to Bogdanovich. Robinson with a steal. Lowry with it. Young's there. Offline with a baseline jumper.
He's had a tough time getting it going, and he's put this team behind the 8 ball.
Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. And again, Miami running the court in transition. Here's Butler, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Relentless. Jimmy Butler looks to put pressure on the defense every possession.
All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
They've turned in a fantastic performance from three-point range. That's been a weapon for them all game.
One other thing they've done very well is getting out in transition. They're running at every opportunity.
Capella. And no good, but close on that one. So he'll shoot 2 now.
That's his first personal foul.
In the paint, Capella can be so aggressive. The foul isn't going to hold his shot back.
And he's good on the second. The Heat have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the 4th. 2 for 4 now. Collins against Butler. From deep. Kept alive. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
They get this rebound, but they haven't been able to keep up on the boards. They're lucky the game is as close as it is.
Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Young. From deep three-point range. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. The drive by Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
What I like during this run, they paid incredible attention to the details at both ends. That needs to continue.
Young with it, picked up by Tucker. Back to Young. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
Butler finds Lowry. And here's Adebayo. Capella with a block. Young way outside. Sinks it. What range from downtown. Young's got 5 points now this quarter. Minute 32 left in the 4th quarter. Sends it home from three-point land.
Tough-minded individual. Lowry answers back with his own 3 on the other end.
Young, the pass to Capella. Now Bogdanovich. Outside Young. Here's Capella. The kick to Hunter. Outside Young. Second chance effort. Bogdanovich on the wing. Young, the pass to Bogdanovich. And they finally get it to go. A full night's work on the boards and 1 trip down the floor.
Well, with a comeback out of range, you can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Hawks.
They were the more accurate club. And in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Clint Capella.
He played with a lot of fire, a lot of heart, especially on the glass. He's one of those guys who acts like every rebound is his, and many of them were tonight.
Honestly, they're just down by too much to mount a comeback.
And you know, disappointment starts to set in a little bit. You fought all night, just wasn't meant to be.
Over to the wing. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. Collins passes to Young. Knocks it loose. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball. There's 10 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter. For 3, Lowry. Nails it from beyond the arc.
That pull-up jumper, a staple for the elite point guards. Count Lowry in that company.
No good. And so it's Atlanta with the W. A clean win, and one where they
love his personality. That was a great story, Dave. Thank you. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 spot. And for the Hawks, and in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. And it's Capella in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now, here's Collins. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Bogdanovich wide open. A 3-pointer off the mark. And it's the Jazz's ball. It's stolen by Capella. Young outside for the 3. Hawks for the new shot clock. And it's put back up and in by Capella.
And that's Capella getting rewarded for his effort on the glass. Love when that kind of hustle pays off.
O'Neal passes to Mitchell. Nice ball movement by Utah. Trying to get open is Bogdanovich. Gobert can't hit. Atlanta's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
Conley scanning the floor. On the wing, Mitchell. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet.
Automatic from that spot. Donovan Mitchell gets an opportunity to get his feet set. Good night.
Young drives in for 3. Hunter. Collins dishes to Bogdanovich. Back to Collins. Shot clock at 5. Lob pass to Capella.
A big man who does a little bit of everything. Collins' team-first attitude shining through with that terrific pass. It's exciting to think about how much more John Collins might grow as a player. His shooting is obviously strong, but he's always working towards reaching that next level as a player.
For Atlanta, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Driving the lane, outside Bogdanovich. A 3-pointer, no good. Greg, when you think about areas where John Collins is sharpening his game, the defensive end of the floor jumps to mind.
Yeah, and Kevin, that defense is something he's working on, and he's already made big strides. I know he's ready to put in the work to reach his ultimate potential.
Young pass to Capella. Mitchell against Bogdanovich. Inside. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And a great display of physicality from Capella. He's not one to shy away from contact.
Near the 3-point line, it's Mitchell. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got 4 rebounds in this game. Young against Conley. The open shot by Bogdanovich. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
And you expect this from Young. He scans the floor and finds an open man for the shot.
Young against Conley. He kicks to Gobert. Back to Conley. Over Young. Rebounded by Capella.
Boy, a miss like that would drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Pass to Collins. Fires from deep. The offensive rebound. Capella dishes to Young. Collins wide open. He fires. Atlanta gets it back.
He has not missed a shot in this quarter. They've tried running different things at him, but he's been unstoppable.
104 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Conley. Good work defensively by Capella.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Young from outside. Rebounded by the Jazz. O'Neal, that's a 2-pointer. Another miss by Utah. Atlanta leading by 6. And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. Hunter kicks to Bogdanovich. gets the three-pointer to fall. Bogdanovich has got 5.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses? Understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
Mitchell right side, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Capella.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
That one goes in.
Mike Conley continues to perform at a high level. Over a decade as a pro, still doing work.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Bucks ahead, leading by 7. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. On the court for Atlanta, Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Hunter in at the 3. Now, here's Mitchell. To the middle, Young with the steal. To the inside. Here's Capella. Backed in, coming off the assist from Young. 10 points for Clint Capella. And so many teams looking to space the floor. Greg, how many non-shooters can you play and still have a good offense?
Well, I think most teams go 4 out, meaning you got to have at least 4 guys that are a threat on the perimeter, keeping a vertical spacer at that dunker spot. But if your dunker can also shoot, man, that puts even more pressure on the defense.
Now Mitchell, after the missed 3 from Trae Young. Conley's shot is off. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Pass to Bogdanovich. Outside Collins. This one for 3. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. Conley against Young. Conley, the pass to Mitchell. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. And it's off from three-point range. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Hawks. They've only given up 1 point in the second quarter. That one coming at the line. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Donovan Mitchell is a force offensively, of course, but he knows there's room for work at the other end. He said, I feel the need to really get after it defensively and show that. I watch film on every person I'm guarding. Defense travels. Offense comes and goes. Guys, back to you.
He's never satisfied, and I love that about him, D.A. Thanks. Here's Mitchell after the made shot from John Collins. Conley's shot is off. Atlanta leading by 8. And after a down season in 2020, with some questioning if he was over the hill, Mike Conley came roaring back last season.
And the first player ever to make his All-Star debut that far into his career, it had to feel something like redemption. And I tell you, he's not done yet. Has a nice new contract to prove it.
And here is Mitchell. Following the three-pointer by Trae Young. O'Neal. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. O'Neal's got his first bucket in this one. 1:44 left in the first half. And a deep 3 from Young. A rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Back to Bogdanovich. And the pass to Gobert. Shoots over Capella, and Capella sends it back. And And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That is his first foul of the game.
Man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Young against Conley. Takes a three. Again, Young missing.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
Count it, and the Atlanta lead has been cut down now to just 6 on the basket from O'Neal.
And this is why guys love playing with Donovan Mitchell. Can he score it? Yes, but he loves to set his teammates up.
Young with no one around, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Well, you like that he shakes off that rocky first period and knocks down a shot. Nice.
Outside Conley. Out of bounds. Atlanta will take possession. And it's a completely new group for Atlanta.
Jazz substitution.
The Hawks leading by 9. Now here's Williams. Gallinari outside. 26 seconds left in the first half of the game. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Jazz have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. And that one's good by Gay.
And I like the energy of Gay, especially inside. He's incredible at getting to his spots in the paint.
Now Williams. Down low. Herter passes to Gallinari. No good with the layup. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody, good to see. Clint Capella had it going on in the first quarter. He had 10 points, 9 rebounds.
We hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Clint Capella has been sensational.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
So with Conley sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. They've got Clarkson. Rudy Gay is out there with Joe Ingles. Then there's Whiteside. And it's Oni in at the point. Here's Oni. In the corner, it's Clarkson. And the Jazz on another 3.
Well, the one thing about Clarkson, a little bit inconsistent from deep. So that's a welcome sight for his team.
Williams looking over the floor. Now the feed to Jang. Over Whiteside, and Whiteside sends it back. Here's Williams. Gay with it. To the paint. Here's Clarkson. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Assist goes to
Clarkson's got 5 now.
Jordan Clarkson showing he's capable of finishing inside.
Outside Williams. Gallinari outside. Good. The nice assist for Williams. And the Hawks lead by 5.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Here's Oni. He's guarded by Williams. Passes it to Clarkson. Wide open look. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Clarkson's got 7 now in this quarter. Outside Williams. Over in the corner, Reddish. He takes it in, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. This is his first free throw of the game. And he knocks down the first one.
Cam Reddish at the line for 2.
And so he makes both from the line. Jazz trail by 5. Pass to Ingles. Here is Whiteside. Clarkson outside. 5 to shoot from deep. And the Jazz on another 3.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
And what a great addition to the second unit up in Salt Lake with the Utah Jazz doors. Jordan Clarkson has really fit right in.
Well, he's fit in between the lines, and as importantly, he is so beloved in the locker room. This guy gets along with everybody on the team, and their time bonding in the Orlando bubble, I think, really just allowed him to come out of his shell. Just a genuine guy, and we know chemistry matters.
Here's Oni. He's still scoreless so far in this one. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even.
Got to be aware of Gay's passing. He's constantly looking to set up his teammates in their spots.
Outside Williams.
2 minutes remaining in the quarter. 2 minutes.
Pass to Herter. Makes it off the glass. And the Hawks lead by 2.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. To the middle, deflects the pass, and stolen by Jang. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Kicks it to Williams. Off target from outside. Jazz have gotten every shot to drop since halftime. They're 5 for 5 from the floor. It's stolen by Reddish. Fast break here. Here come the Hawks. Williams leading the charge. Herter, no good. And here's Gay. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Trailing by 2. Ingles finds Clarkson. For the lead. Gay can't hit. Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Williams passes to Reddish. Back to Williams. Launches it. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
The definition of an effort player. Zhang shows off that high motor, converts off the glass. Nice.
Clarkson outside. Right side, the pass to Ingles. Nice ball movement by Utah. To the inside. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. And Reddish with the swing.
Over the course of his career, Lou Williams has really improved as a passer. That is nicely done.
Oni passes to Clarkson. Here's Oni. He's guarded by Williams. And he comes up with the deuce.
Well, we see a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting nowadays, but you'll take that look right there any night of the week.
Left side Williams. The third quarter comes to a close. Hawks lead by 4. We'll be back shortly live from State Farm Arena. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. On the wings, Herter and Reddish. Zhang is out there with Gallinari, and it's Williams at the point guard position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Now here's Williams. On the wing, Williams lets it go with a 3. The three-pointer is right on target. Williams has got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Hawks. The pass to O'Neal. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
And that's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Gobert dishes to Mitchell. From past the arc, sinks the triple.
And that field goal percentage climbing now above 50%. They look like a different team here in the second half.
Now, here is Young. Capella trying to free himself up. Young's shot is good. And the Hawks lead by 6.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Back to Mitchell. Fires the 3. O'Neal kicks to Bogdanovich. Feeds it to Conley. Rebound Atlanta. Capella's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Outside, Bogdanovich. They get it back. Young on the follow. And now an 8-point Hawks lead.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working to get inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's Conley. The shot, no good. So the Hawks will take it the other way.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
And a deep three from Young. O'Neal with the rebound. Jazz trail by 8. Bogdanovich passes to O'Neal. That fall. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
Well, how about the court awareness from Bogdanovich, showing off his ability to find the open man, Kev?
Bogdanovich against Young. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Young's got 7 points for the quarter.
I really like the way he's playing in this half. He looks so much more aggressive and confident.
Mitchell in the corner. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
If you want to cut into a lead, you have got to trust your teammates and move the ball.
From deep. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got 11 rebounds in the game. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
The Hawks leading by 8. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. On its way from Young for 2. Misses off the left iron.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
Conley's shot is off.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones. And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
For 3, Mitchell. The Jazz with another miss. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Now, here is Young. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Bogdanovich, and it's Bogdanovich on the follow.
Well, that's about hustle and effort from Bogdanovich. To go after the rebound with that kind of intention is exactly what you hope for as a coach.
Young from deep three-point range. And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Passes to O'Neal. Back to Conley. Looking to get it going. And the shot no good, a bit short.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Now, here is Young. Get the shot. And they get it back. There's the 3. Again, Young missing.
He needs to drive to the rim. The shot just not going.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. It's up a 3. That fall. Nice speed that time from Bogdanovich. And the Hawks lead by 9.
And you give Young just a glimpse of the bucket. He can drain it from literally anywhere on the floor.
And here is Capella. Pulls up. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Here's Mitchell. And so it's Atlanta with the W. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage. already do. You and he are winning players. David, thank you. Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. And it's Hunter in at the 3 slot. And for the Suns, up at forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Big question mark was Ayton, and could he anchor a defense? He's answered those.
Left side, Collins. Back to Capella. Outside, Bogdanovich. And Young kicks to Capella. Young passes to Capella. The kick out to Young. Just 5 to shoot. Bridges with the steal. Oh, here we go now. Crowder's got it. The fast break chance. Lets the 3 fly. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. Well, Bray, you said it. Defense now is strength of what Ayton brings to the table.
Well, that was the point he had to prove, Kevin. As a big guy, what could he do? Every night, you know, if you're not getting the ball down on the inside defensively on the interior, how can I impact the game? He's been patient with it. He's learned it. And now he's embraced the fact that he can make that kind of contribution.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And the wide open shot from Paul. Gets an open look and hits.
And CP3 is so good at choosing when he unleashes his three-point arsenal.
Young passes to Hunter. And here's Young, defended by Paul. And it's Young. And time on the assist by Collins.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now here's Booker to the left side wing. And it's Ayton missing.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Young passes to Collins. And that one hits back iron. The kick out to Young. Launches a 3, and the 3 ball is good. Young's got 5 points so far.
Well, Capella at that size really has no issues spotting the open man.
For Phoenix, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Here's Paul. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. 5 points in the game.
Chris Paul, a crafty finisher, gets inside, and despite being 6 feet, will find a way to get it done.
Young dishes to Collins. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. So it's the Hawks now. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Phoenix Suns. 3-point lead. Inside. Booker finds Ayton. Tries it from the top of the key. Gets a hand on it, and Paul stays with it.
Competitiveness of this game lifting, and so Chris Paul is going to get to that standard. He enjoys being aggressive on the offensive glass.
Now, here is Young. He has 5. And the dunk by Capella.
And what timing, Capella getting up there and capping that one off.
Young against Paul. Booker outside. Young with the steal. Down low, Hunter. And it's Hunter with the jam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Now here's Paul. He's got 7. Booker outside. His 3-pointers off the mark. The Hawks trailing. Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yeah, great momentum for them offensively.
And the rejection by Ayton. To the inside. Trying to get open is Crowder. No good from Booker.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
Paul kicks to Booker. Back to Paul. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Oh, and here we go with Collins. Nobody back. Here's Hunter. Wants to get it to Collins and does. The Hawks again can't hit. Suns have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Paul passes to Booker. Bridges outside. Ayton wide open. Drains it from beyond the arc.
DeAndre Ayton happy to shoot at that range. Nice stroke.
Young looking it over. And that does it for the first quarter. Suns lead by 4. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
And maybe a signal as well of how aggressive their defense has been tonight is to look at how many points they have directly off of a turnover. Good activity there.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter to play. And so in the game for the Hawks. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Capella in at center. Here's Young, following the basket by DeAndre Ayton. Young dishes to Hunter. Back to Young. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Capella. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Greg, you've got a unique view of the league, not just a former player, but great broadcaster, courtside all these games, but also as a father. What's that journey been like?
It's been surreal, Kevin. You know, anytime you have a child that has a passion for something you're passionate about, it creates a special bond. And to be able to watch him live out his journey has been incredible, and what a blessing. I would wish we'd all get to have that experience in some capacity.
It's his first trip to the line. And the first one drops.
And Bridges, in his young part of his career, has taken on the challenge of guarding some of the league's best offensive players.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. And Brent, with Mikal Bridges, defense is his calling card.
I love the fact that he just has such great hands, anticipation, and length. And he just plays a lot bigger than the size he is on the floor. That kind of stuff disrupts offensive players. And he also just continues to track. Even if he's beat, he will give you second effort to stay in the plays defensively. That's a high-level skill for a young player.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. To the middle. It's stolen by Capella. Hunter against Bridges. Young left side. Lob pass to Capella. Back to Young. Shot clock at 6. The 3. They get it again, and it's put back up and in by Capella.
And that work was done early as Capella just fought for his position down low.
Here is Paul. He's got 7 with 3. Booker, good, and Paul gets the assist. Booker's got the lead up to 7 now for the Suns.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now, here is Young. Lays it up and banks it in. Young's got 7 points in the game.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Paul looking over the floor. Misses the 3. The Hawks trail by 5. Young passes to Capella. Young dishes to Hunter. The kick out to Young. Back to Capella. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. From 12 feet out. Again, Young missing. And so Ayton will bring it up for the Suns. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's foul number 2. Maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Bogdanovich passes to Capella. To the paint. McGee with the block.
2 minutes.
Johnson outside. Driving in. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his way.
Here's Young. And the layup's good off the glass. Young's got 4 points in the quarter.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Kaminsky off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Now, here is Young. He's got 9. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5 for 8 night shooting.
Now that basket must be widening out right now, and he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Payne gets a wide open look. And a miss there on the triple.
But he's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from 3-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
McGee inside. Capella covering. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Hunter. It's good. Hunter's got his second basket of the game.
Well, Hunter getting out in transition, finds some space, and then finishes around the rim.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And there's a whistle that goes on Landry Shamet. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Their offense has been great here.
Yeah, the ball movement has been terrific, and they've kept the defense off balance.
And the shot is good. The Phoenix lead has been cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Lou Williams.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Pass to Payne. A 3-ball. And that one released in time, but no good. And a close game so far.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello. For the Suns, the first quarter was pretty even. Their field goal percentage was a robust 50% in the period. That's something they can hang their hat on. They were outscored by just a bit.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
It's something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Well, if we were grading playmaking today, it's an A+ for him.
Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the small forward. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Monty Williams. Bogdanovich, no luck. Suns leading by 4. To the wing right side. Here's Crowder. Kicks it out to Booker. Bridges inside the 3-point line. Rebounded by the Hawks. Collins in the post, defended by Paul. Young, good.
Defense is going to have to work overtime to get out to Trae Young in that kind of distance.
Growing up in a military family, John Collins moved around a lot as a kid, Brent, getting to experience different parts of the world.
Yeah, interesting upbringing. Born in Utah, moved to Guam, lived in Turkey, was in the U.S. Virgin Islands. That's a lot of life experience for any kid growing up, let alone a guy who's trying to find his way in competitive basketball. And John Collins, maybe playing soccer on all those military bases has helped out that footwork a little bit, Kevin.
Paul with the steal. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Trae Young. That's his 5th personal foul. 2nd team foul.
First minute and a half of basketball here in the 3rd quarter. A nice shot by Booker.
And Jay Crowder moving it to the open man.
Young outside. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
The pass to Booker. Over Bogdanovich. That one wide left.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Hunter finds Bogdanovich. And stolen by Ayton. Bridges passes to Ayton. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Ayton's got 7 points.
Yeah, Ayton just swallowing up the defender there and then completes the play.
Bogdanovich against Booker. Here's Collins. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Jay Crowder.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure.
John Collins and his versatility are very, very exciting. Not just as a scorer and a rebounder, but defensively as a shot blocker and a versatile, switchable defender.
For 3, Booker. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got 5 rebounds tonight. Down low, Paul with the steal. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Ahead. And there's Bridges on the assist by Booker. And the Suns lead by 3.
That's pretty steady from Bridges. Does not let the contact throw him off one bit.
Young against Paul. And Young kicks to Collins. To the middle. And stolen by Ayton. And now Crowder running the floor all by himself. Trains the three-pointer. Now it's a 6-point Phoenix lead.
You can't forget about Jay out there in transition and getting to the right spot on the floor.
Here's Young. Drives to the hoop. And Collins is right there. Collins has got his 2nd bucket.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. Young against Paul. Crowder kicks it out to Paul. 6 to shoot. Here's the 3. The shot comes out, so the Hawks will take it the other way. Here's Hunter, and it's Hunter with the jam.
We appreciate Trae Young and that shooting ability, but reminding us once again, he will dish.
Paul outside. Now the dish to Booker. No good on the triple.
And it's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
Rebound Atlanta. Capella's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. In the corner, it's Hunter. Back to Young. Passes it to Hunter. Young inside. Ayton's there for the tie, and it's laid up and in by Young. Young's got it all tied up now for the Hawks.
Well, you got to take some chances, and Young will do that, challenging the defense that time.
Paul passes to Ayton. Bridges outside. That's the end of the third, and it's all tied up. And we'll have the start of the fourth. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hawks. On the wings, Herder and Reddish. Gallinari is out there with Gorgie Dang, and it's Williams at the point. A shot by Reddish, no good. Phoenix has gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it, 9 times they've missed. And he commits the intentional foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Now Payne. There's the feed to McGee. Puts the move on, and the slam dunk by McGee.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Chang, the pass to Herder. Pass to Reddish. It's hauled in by the Suns. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Back to Gallinari. To take the lead. Cans it from downtown. Gallinari's got the lead up to 1 now for the Hawks. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Atlanta.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
And they've done a terrific job defensively, causing some turnovers. And then cashing in on those, well, that just makes all the difference.
And we have an intentional foul there, G.A. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
The kick out to Williams. Back to Herder. The Hawks working the ball around. Shooting foul as the... And here we go with the coach's challenge. No surprise in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
To the inside, it's stolen by Capella.
The turnover total in the first half, only 1, but a totally different story here in the second.
You got to be aware of Hunter, especially when he gets up at the rim. That guy's got some size.
Back to Bridges. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 3 assists in the game.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Here's Young, and the shot goes in. Young's got the game tied up here for the Hawks.
Trae Young, one of those guys who you feel is capable of going off at any moment. One of the league's elite scorers.
And here's Booker from the arc. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives with a big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
Gets it to fall, and now he's 10 of 15 on the game.
Embracing the big moment is Trae Young.
Paul with the ball. And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That'll be his 3rd foul so far. And to look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Suns.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
And they've done a terrific job defensively, causing some turnovers, and then cashing in on those, well, that just makes all the difference.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Devin Booker.
And to me, the best part of his game has been the work he's done inside. I mean, slashing, driving the lane, attacking the basket at every chance. When he's had an opening, he's taken it.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I had a chance to listen to what Monty Williams discussed with his players. He wants them to maintain their balanced attack, and he told them they're doing a great job of finding space out on the perimeter, which has led to all those good shots. He likes the rhythm and the flow of this offense. He just told them, keep shooting it with confidence. Kevin?
On its way from Young for two, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
That's Trae Young's role out there to score and score often.
Ball against Young. Booker outside. Back the ball. Booker outside. Shot clock at 6. Feeds to Ayton. It's stolen by Capella. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Young against Paul. Here's Collins. Yes!
That is world class.
I've seen that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
Booker in the corner. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
That's a jump ball.
Atlanta with the ball. And the Hawks with possession here. A 2-point game. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Young. Here's Capella. He dishes it to Young. And Bogdanovich kicks to Young. And the rejection by Ayton. And that one goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Ayton. 12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Clock is at 3. And then Collins slams it in.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand. Great at using his body and finding his feet in positions on the boards where he can get up, get to it, get an extra possession.
Thank you, David. Great. Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Hunter in at the 3. And for the Heat, backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Butler in at the 3 spot. Young passes to Bogdanovich. And the backcourt matchup tonight, Brent, definitely high-powered. At the point guard position in particular, much more scoring expected than in decades past.
Yeah, you got to be a triple threat at every position. And at the point guard, it just commands so much more attention. They're the initiators of the offense. There's so many guys who are tremendous scorers that can create opportunities themselves with the ball and do it from deep range. They can play off a pick and roll and manipulate the defenses. So it has been a golden era for point guards, and it's a new way in which they play, being able to shoot that 3-ball, Kevin.
Here's Bogdanovich. A good finish at the rack off the slick feet. Bogdanovich has got 5 now.
Yeah, you could tell Hunter knew he was open, did not hesitate to find him.
Outside Robinson. Outside Butler. Heat moving the ball around. Lowry can't get it to go. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. It's a 3-point game. From outside, off the mark. On offense, here are the Heat. Butler feeling out of it. Now, here's Tucker. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Robinson kicks it to Tucker. Just 5 on the clock. From outside the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Young outside. Inside. Stolen by Tucker. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. And it's Robinson that time on the assist by Adebayo. He's got 5.
And there is some intelligence behind the passing of Adebayo. Not flashy, but making smart ones.
Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Young. Looking for Bogdanovich, and he gets it there. It's stolen by Adebayo. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And there's the foul. It will go on P.J. Tucker. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. He has 5. Young left side. Collins in the post. Guarded by Tucker.
And they can thank Tucker for preventing that bucket. A tireless defender contests every shot he can. And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Adebayo. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now, here is Young. Up top, Capella. Clock at 6. And the dunk by Capella.
Trae Young continuing to read and scan the floor. And that time finds an open teammate.
Lowry against Young. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Capella. And so it's Capella who brings up the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. Hunter finds Collins. Lets it go from the wing. In Atlanta again with the buckets.
Collins does a nice job there preparing for that shot using his base.
Passes it to Butler. To the paint. Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo.
And another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now, here is Young. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Bogdanovich against Robinson. Collins passes to Young. Sinks the 3-pointer.
And Trae Young will bury threes in bunches. So effortless.
The Heat trail by 3. Lowry dishes to Robinson. Outside Lowry. Outside Butler. Outside for Lowry. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Atlanta leading by 3. A 3 from Bogdanovich. At this time, his first miss in 3 attempts from the field. In the corner, it's Robinson. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Bucks lead by... And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And what do you guys think about the Hawks here in this one?
Well, pounding the boards is one way to gain an advantage. They simply owned the glass in that first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
On the court for Atlanta, and in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Capella in at the 5 spot. Shots good by Butler.
Well, Jimmy Butler committed on getting to the inside. The closer he gets, the more damage he can do.
Bogdanovich looking around. Back to Young. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Young's got the lead up to 3 now for the Hawks. Bogdanovich against Robinson. And he drives in. The kick outside to Butler. Off target with his 3. So it's Atlanta now. To the inside. And the dunk by Capella.
Big man John Collins seeing the court that time.
And here are the Heat now. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And finished off by Robinson.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
And Young kicks to Capella. Back to Young. Over Adebayo. Hunter with it. Now defended by Adebayo. Tries it from 19. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. The Heat trail by 3. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Lowry passes to Butler. Outside for Lowry. Stolen by Collins. To the middle. Here's Capella. Back to Bogdanovich. 3-pointer. A putback. It's good on the putback.
Capella, one of the best offensive rebounders in the league. It's because of his activity.
Outside Lowry. Pass to Butler. And we're seeing players, Brett, rise from deeper than ever before. You were a pretty good shooter. What was your maximum range?
Wow, Kevin, that's a great question. I wasn't allowed to shoot where it is that I could shoot from, so we won't get into that. But, yeah, guys are coming into the league more equipped, and it's because they're seeing that happen with players like Steph Curry, players like Trae Young, who are making that shot more and more effective, Damian Lillard, and now they're practicing those shots and they're more efficient with them. So there's a reason why guys like the deep ball, and it's getting deeper.
You know, there was a time when three-point shooting was a liability for Lowry, but the guy has put in the time, and now he is a solid option from deep.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Young, and the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor.
Substitutions for
the Heat trail by 4. Oladipo taking his time here. Kicks to Dedmon. Oladipo outside. Down low. Strus. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist. Strus has got his first points in this one. Greg, you're just talking about Oladipo. He holds a very high standard for himself.
He's trying to reach another level every year. wants to keep growing, making everything more consistent. And it's possible we still haven't seen the best of him yet.
And there's the drive. Shots good by Hero. Hero's got it all tied up now for the Heat.
In a flash, Tyler Hero makes his way to the inside. Nice use of his athleticism.
Young inside. Guarded by Oladipo. Collins against Morris. Here's Hunter. Banked in off the glass. And the Hawks lead by 2.
Every basket from this kind of range is going to help Hunter's perimeter game. Doesn't worry about the defense.
Inside, here's Dedmon. Takes the assist and lays it in. Pick out the pass nicely.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Young outside. Bobbed up there for Collins. To the paint. The short one's on the money.
That's the guy you want with the ball inside, as Collins' ability to rise up will produce some points.
In the corner, it's Morris. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome back. A competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. The period came to a close with them holding. And that'll do it.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Clint Capella has been sensational.
And those extra chances mean so much. And he has shaped the game with the way he's been pulling down those offensive boards.
And the team appreciating all of that dirty work going on. His activity has been phenomenal.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On the court for the Heat, we've got Tyler Hero. Marquise Morris is out there with Dwayne Dedmon. Then there's Victor Oladipo. And it's Bruce in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Jang. Can't drop it in from the right block. And Miami shooting has been brilliant in this game. 67% from the floor. And there's the call on Lou Williams. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Pass to Oladipo. Good ball movement here by Miami. Back to Hero. 6 on the shot clock. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. The Hawks shooting around 60% on the night. Amazing work offensively so far. Here's Herter. Shoots over Hero. And Zhang kicks to Williams. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And finished off by Zhang.
Beautiful use of the pick and roll. Sweet and Lou, so elusive and so good in those sets.
Williams against Oladipo. That one drops for him.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Williams passes to Herter. And here is Williams. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. It's stolen by Morris. In transition, here comes Miami. Oladipo's running. Here's Strus. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so it's Gallinari with it. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Here's Herter. Lays it up off the glass. Herter's got his first basket.
Known for being a scorer, Herter is good at staying active and then looking to capitalize inside.
Hero passes to Oladipo. Hero the bounce pass. And so they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Wow, you watched the defender, and it looked like he knew that was coming. He made a quick play on it to intercept the ball in the passing lane.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Oladipo, the pass to Hero. Back to Oladipo. Back to Hero. The fadeaway. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Back to Gallinari. A fader. And no good. Good work defensively by Morris. Oladipo, the pass to Morris. And stolen by Williams. Here's Reddish. And Reddish with the slam.
Yeah, that's got to feel good. Reddish rising up.
The Heat trail by 6. Up top, Hero. And Oladipo kicks to Hero. Here's the pass to Strus. And stolen by Jang. Here's Gallinari. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Gallinari's got the lead up to 8 now for Atlanta.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Now, Hero. Tight defense on him. Here's Morris. And the shot is long.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, a waste of a trip down the floor.
Yeah, see the coach? He's got that frown on his face. I think we know why. Not a high percentage look.
Looking to end the run. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That one on Gallinari.
Oladipo playing a couple years at point guard in Orlando when he started his career, showing off his passing ability there.
The Hawks leading by 5. Now Williams. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. There's the drive. Oladipo with the block.
Good timing from Victor there as he swipes that one away.
Here's Morris. It's Oladipo on the wing. Back to Morris. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist. Oladipo's got his 4th assist in this one. Here's Williams. Here's Herter. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in.
It's Hero's quickness on defense right now that's helping.
And we just finished the 3rd quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Hawks lead by 3. 2K Sports back in a moment here at FTX Arena. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the 4th quarter could have even more action in store for us. 4th quarter on the court for the Hawks. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the 5. Robinson drives in. Adebayo finds Tucker. Back to Lowry. Pass to Robinson. Here's Adebayo. 4 on the clock. And he banks in the layup. 6 points for Bam Adebayo.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Young inside. Adebayo on him. Young's shot is off. And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. 2nd team foul.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. And it's Lowry penetrating to take the lead. Adebayo at the elbow. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. And the Heat lead by 1.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Pass to Capella. He kicks it to Bogdanovich. Back to Capella. Feeds it to Bogdanovich. Fires from 18. Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound.
mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Collins in the post, guarded by Tucker. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Outside Lowry. Lets it go from deep. Hits the three-point bomb. Lowry's got the lead up to 4 now for Miami. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for the Heat.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
I also love the fact that they played with speed tonight. They haven't sputtered one bit, constantly getting out on the break and creating opportunities in transition.
Robinson passes to Adebayo. Rebound, Atlanta. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Hunter dishes to Young. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. To the middle. Here's Capella. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists now in this one. Lowry against Capella. And Capella sends it back.
Intimidating right there. Capella just gets so long at times and throws that one away.
1:53 left in the fourth quarter. Outside Robinson. And Butler, here we go. Just 4 to shoot. Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Bam stepping up and making a huge play for his team that time.
Young against Lowry. Young with the ball. Robinson with the block. Out of bounds. Miami takes possession.
Yeah, unfortunately, just poor execution there. You cannot give the ball away at this point in the game.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile one block.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
The shot's good. Now it's a 6-point Miami lead.
He's been in so many big games and clutch situations. Lowry thrives in pressure moments like this.
And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Young looking around. Count!
And how about Capella? Not the guy you expect, but cool under pressure that time.
And it's Lowry with the ball. Brings it up for the Heat. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Fires for 3. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And this is a huge step showing trust in Bam's play in the biggest moments.
Young from deep 3-point range. And it's put back up and in by Capella.
Always better to be lucky than good when it comes to offensive rebounding. Unless you're as good as he is, then those tip-ins are all about skill.
Outside Robinson. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. And the Heat lead by 7.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
And there's the call on John Collins.
Personal foul.
That's his first foul.
Team foul.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
That's his first personal foul.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5.
And you know, Lowry, the consummate floor general, his leadership on the court and in the locker room really brings this team together and makes them an effective unit.
Young passes to Capella. It's Adebayo with the rebound. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time.
Trae Young.
So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Now at the line, Kyle Lowry.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. Young outside. from deep three-point range. And so it's Miami winning this one. All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it. David Alt.
Thank you, Kevin.
What a great philosophy. DA, thanks. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Hunter in at the small forward. And for the Jazz, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3, the small forward. And Doris, it should be an interesting matchup in the low post. How do you see the battle of the bigs playing out here tonight?
Well, boy, Kevin, this is a classic low post strength-on-strength contest. And more in the modern NBA, that's the exception, not the rule.
Such an instinctual player. Young often sees the opportunity before anyone else.
Conley finds Mitchell. Now the pass to Bogdanovich. He's looking for Mitchell and finds him. Hangs. Trying to get open is Bogdanovich. And there's Mitchell. That's good on the assist from Bogdanovich.
There is a level of physicality, and the frame of Donovan Mitchell allows him to finish through contact.
Young passes to Collins. He dishes it to Bogdanovich. Back to Collins. To the inside. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Jazz. Pass to O'Neal. On the wing, Mitchell. From deep. Rebounded by the Hawks.
And one thing you hear again and again about Mitchell is leadership, especially for a young player, is striking.
Well, coaches and teammates all agree. He's a natural-born leader, comfortable using his voice, but at the same time, it's all about the team with Donovan.
Here's Young, and there it is for him.
And some crafty inside play from Young, finding a way around the defense to get his shot.
Conley against Young. For 3. A shot missing.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
A shake. Capella trying to free himself up. And scoring with the play inside is Young.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Conley, the pass to Mitchell. Back to Conley. Ring shot on the way. He clangs that one off the back iron and down it falls.
Now, Mike Conley, we know his pre-shot preparation is excellent. Catch and shoot bucket, yes, sir.
Conley against Young. Shoots the 3. Misses that one. His first miss of the night. 2 for 3.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
On the wing, Mitchell. He's covered by Bogdanovich. And Bogdanovich kicks to Conley. Passes to O'Neal from downtown. Rebounded by Capella. And so it's Capella with it. He brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Hunter dishes to Young. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. From deep, Collins. Atlanta gets it back in a new 14. Hawks passing it around. Hunter no good. Utah's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And it's a tie ball game.
Love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. Young pass to Bogdanovich. That 3 off the mark.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
That's good by Mitchell.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Now, here's Capella. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And it's in there.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
32 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Mitchell kicks to Conley. From the arc. Bogdanovich looking around. 6 to shoot. Conley with it. He's picked up by Collins. And Michael Conley good for 3. Conley's got 5 points so far.
Well, just such a smooth, pretty lefty stroke. That 3-point opportunity for Mike Conley. Yes, sir.
Young outside. Takes the 3. Bangs home the trifecta. He's got 7.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that 3-point shot just gives you
tie game in Utah. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And from what we've seen from the Jazz so far, what's your take?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So on the floor for Utah, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Utah trailing here. Now Conley. He's got 5. Mitchell wide open. Good on the 3-point shot.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
And they call him Spider because of that long wingspan. 6'10" at present, but standing 6'1". Mitchell needs that to compete defensively at that shooting guard position.
For 3, Mitchell, and Utah another 3.
You can see Donovan Mitchell's shot mechanics from the time he entered the league to what we're seeing now. It's refined, it's on balance, and boy, does he make good.
Young's shot is off. And we know what Mitchell can do offensively. But, Greg, how do you evaluate his defensive game?
And, Kevin, without question, there's room for improvement. I'd say he's probably below average, but he has the tools that if he tightens up that part of his game, look out.
4 on the shot clock. O'Neal misses. The Hawks trail by 4. Hunter with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Hunter no good. O'Neal passes to Conley. No good on the 3.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And the dunk by Capella.
Does it get any easier than this? Capella's work ethic is what allows him to get those dunks.
Young against Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Back to Conley. Fires the 3. Hits it from 3-point range. Conley's got the lead up to 5 now for Utah.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Capella over Gobert. Capella with the bucket. Capella's got 4 points this quarter. Offensive stats and records always draw more attention to us, but the defensive skill level in the NBA right now is also incredibly high.
It is, Kevin. We talk about basketball IQ, and so often we're referencing the offensive end of the floor, how to manipulate pick and roll, how to read and react in some motion offenses. I think high-caliber, smart defensive players impact winning as much as anybody. Do you have game plan discipline? Do you know what your philosophy is? Do you understand the personnel on the opposite side? That takes work and it takes commitment, and I have great admiration for those guys.
Conley for 3. Makes the shot. Basket number 4 this game. Brings him up to 4 for 9.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Bogdanovich dishes to Collins. That fall. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
And you love how instant Collins' shot can be. Gets a pass and wastes no time in releasing it.
Mitchell on the corner. 1:11 left here in the second. Back to Conley. Over Young. No good. Shot missing. So Atlanta will take it the other way. And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. Feeds it to Capella. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. With the drive. He kicks to Hunter. Over O'Neal. Hunter no good.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
And here they come. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. The Hawks trail by 4. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
There's 31 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Herter. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Jazz leading by 4. And there's the pass to Whiteside. And here's Gay. Lets it fly. Connects on the open J.
And Gay has great length down on the block there. Fantastic at just jumping on opportunities to score when he's down low.
And so it's Utah with their lead. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see Utah found themselves in a close game in the first. And they kept it close, trailing by at the... And that...
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You look at Michael Conley. What a contribution.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
On the court for Atlanta, on the wings, Herter and Reddish. Zhang is out there with Gallinari, and it's Williams at the point guard position. The shot by Oni, no good.
And for him to shoot from that distance is a bit of a head scratcher.
I think as a player, you have to know your strengths and play to them, and that is not within his range.
Here's Herter. No points in the game yet for him. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Knocked loose, so it's Utah now. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason, I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Inside, Clarkson. Good on the shot. Clarkson's got the lead up to 8 now for the Jazz.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement. And Kevin, how about his basketball journey? Taking him from Australia to Spain, then Israel, before finally landing in the NBA at age 27. But Joe Ingles, boy, was well worth the wait.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. It's stolen by Reddish. And Williams with the clear path to the hoop. Finished off the break.
Well, Lou Williams in the open floor is just a bucket, folks.
And he grew up playing Australian rules football, and Ingles not afraid to mix it up.
And early in his career, guys would look to attack him one-on-one. But they learned the hard way. He's long, active, and uses anticipation about as well as anybody.
Down low. Rebound by Zhang.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And Gallinari throws it down.
Lou Williams is the all-time leader in points off the bench, but don't sleep on his passing game. What an assist.
Utah leading. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Pass to Clarkson, taken away by Williams. Fast break, the Hawks. And he hits it to tie the game up. Williams has got 6 here in this quarter.
Boy, how about the instincts right there by Lou Williams, not known as a defender, but picks the pocket there.
Clarkson outside. All alone. Yes, that goes in.
There's only so much you can take away, and you want to try to stop Jordan Clarkson on the drive so he gets the face-up jumper to go.
Williams with the ball. Gay picks him up defensively. Williams can't get it to go.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the 3. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Jang, no luck. Jazz have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Taken away by Williams. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. And now Utah, fast break. It's stolen by Reddish. Williams scanning the floor. Passes it to Herter. Offensive rebound. And here's Gay. He'll bring it up for the Jazz. A 2-point game. Pass to Whiteside. Back to Clarkson. Nice ball movement by Utah. Into the lane.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Herter passes to going up. Outside Williams. Rebound, Utah.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
Picked his pocket. He lobs it up, and Reddish with the slam.
Boy, Lou Williams with the vision. Pretty pass.
Clarkson outside. Kicks to Gay. Quarters of play in a close game here. Jazz lead by 2. And time for... And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the center position. That's the group right now for Utah. Shot clock at 6. Here's Gallinari. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. Conley against Young. Mitchell looking it over. Back to Conley. He can't get that one to fall. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. And an intentional foul right there.
Mike Conley. That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
And here's Young. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. It's good. This game is all even.
Such a creative ball handler. Young has an ability to carve out room for himself with his dribble.
Mitchell with it. Now here's Gobert. The pass to Conley. Clock at 6. with his first shot attempt. Hunter grabs the miss. Hawks shooting well, 50% from the floor. Bobbed up there for Collins.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Outside Conley. Another miss by Utah. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Young dishes to Collins. Back to Young. Top of the key. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. And now a 4-point Atlanta lead. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Conley kicks to O'Neal. Pass to Mitchell. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 in the game.
The combination of power, aggression, and frame, and a willingness to embrace contact. Mr. Donovan Mitchell delivers.
Young, right side. Lob pass to Capella. He can't get it to go. The Jazz have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. On the wing, Mitchell. He's guarded by Collins.
2 minutes remaining.
Conley kicks to Mitchell. Back to Conley. Over Young. And it's Conley that time on the assist by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 3 assists in the game. And there's a minute 45 left in the fourth. Young taking his time here. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Capella trying to free himself up, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Hawks lead by 2.
Game tightening up, no problem. Put the ball in Young's hand and let the young fella go to work.
Conley kicks to Gobert. Mitchell passes to Bogdanovich. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Amazing voice from Bogdanovich, able to deliver a huge shot.
Conley against Young. 1:05 left in the fourth quarter. Off with the layup. 3-on-3. And stolen by Hunter. The dish to Young. Gobert with the block.
Rudy Gobert, a consistent force on the defensive end, does a nice job sending that one back.
Young outside. Shot clock at 5. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Tips it up, and it's put back up and in by Capella.
And what an important possession. Capella's been in that situation many times before, and he knows the drill.
Second team foul.
We've got 33 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Mitchell left side. Over Bogdanovich, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Capella. 24 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. It drops. He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
How Young. There's the triple. Count it!
Ice in his veins. Young excels at stepping to the plate and delivering in the clutch.
Utah calls timeout. They trail by 3. Just 2 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And they need a 3 to tie. But look, they've got enough time here to find a good look. They can run a play off the inbound, make sure they get it in the hands of their best shooter.
The Jazz with the timeout. the loudest active get free t-shirt. Let's see who's the loudest.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
No good there. And so the big win by Atlanta. And David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up for